10 years of amazing grassroots football development. We are ready for season 10 of the channel's International Kids Cup action. We commence from the 21st and run through the 27th. Children's Day, May the 27th, we to play the final and celebrate kids all over the world playing football. So I will love it. We cannot wait for it to start. 16 schools have been confirmed. So we're just waiting for those beautiful kids to touch down Lagos, and then we start playing football for pride and glory. I love it. We cannot wait for season 10 of the channel's International Kids Cup. I wanted to read that message from yesterday before we leave the World Cup segment and get into match day 22 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. And truly, I don't care what Alfred is going to say about this, but I just like the way Francis sent that message. His belief, everything says is totally Nigerian, and it's a prophecy. Francis didn't play with this message. Francis Mary Uloha, that's Mary in the middle. Oh, it's okay. It says, take it from me, I have seen it. The Super Eagles shall win this World Cup. I have so much confidence. Same as the one I had in 2013 when we won the African Cup of Nations. I receive it.
I claim it.
So, Francis says, look, the Super Eagles will win it. Alfred, I know you've told me before, but realistically, that's what General said we should be. We should have realistic. What's your target for the Super Eagles?
I think the Eagles will go as far as they want to go in this competition. As far as they want to go. You know why? Because
how far do you want them to?
I want them to be in the final. Personally, I want them to be in the final. But I think it depends on this set of players. If they want to go there to say, hey, this business, we can't have a better chance of getting this trophy than now. Everybody, there's unity of purpose. Everybody, you know, a player was once describing to me where they know what is at stake in terms of the money, and they go with that spirit to the field of play. Even those who are not measuring up, a player can hit his teammates for not measuring up. That's what I mean. If they go there with the mind of, we want to do this business, we don't care who that person is, go there and do the business. Hey, they can go as far as they want to go.
Okay, so that's it. We'll continue to ask these questions, and you can also say what you expect from the Super Eagles, but be realistic. That's what Coach General says. Let's talk about match day 22 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Interesting fixtures we have, and the league is hotting up. Yes, it is, because Plateau United are beginning to ask questions once again. But for match day 22, FC Fine Oba will take on Niger Tornadoes. Wiki Tourists will play Yobe Desert Stars. Aqua United will host Go Round. Lobby Stars are the champ. They are league leaders. They are league leaders at the moment. Lobby Stars, they will take on Alfred's Enugu Rangers. I want a time to sleep. Talking about Enugu Rangers. Heartland will take on Eimba. That one anytime, any day. Gets us talking. Call it a derby, and you're not wrong. Katsina United will play Sunshine Stars. Nasarawa United will host Kano Pillars. Rivers United will play Plateau United. This one also always gives us something to talk about. Abia Warriors will play El Kanemi Warriors, while Kwara United will take on MFM Football Club of Lagos. Interesting fixtures we have there, Alfred. Let me begin with Lobby Stars and Enugu Rangers. And Enugu Rangers is going away.
The only team to have beaten Rangers in Enugu this season. This time, Rangers have dropped so many points at home. But when they played Lobby, they lost to Lobby. So, and the way Lobby have played this season, scoring on the road has not been a problem for them. I mean, they've shown that they are a solid team. They opened scoring against even though they lost against Plateau United, but they lost to Bala's penalty in the first half and much later. So they've shown that they can really score goals. And that's my worry for Rangers. Rangers, on the other hand, been dropping points at home. Gone like 6-7 games unbeaten, but with only about 1 victory. So they are very difficult to beat on the road. Also, drop points at home. very difficult for them to score at home, so it becomes a problem. So I don't know the Rangers team that will turn up in Makurdi when they show, like Lobby Stars said, you call them champions.
I sleep.
You call them
champions.
You call them champions. I'm more like champions elect. It's their title to lose this time. They've shown their hands. They shown what they can do. They brought in some fantastic players. Samad has been playing well.
That's right.
Ogunye that they got from MFM been playing well. They've added more reinforcement from even MFM to join them. So they just showed that with the coach and the general manager, they really understand what this league is all about. Whether they will sleep now is what we to see. But I think they've done well for them. They've done well for themselves.
Yeah, that's right. And MFM, they're going away again. Does that worry you?
The only point they picked on the road this time, this season, has been the point they picked in Enugu. So their fans are adamant that should have been 3 points for MFM, but hey, the result is goalless. And so they play a Kwara United team that has they've shown a bit of improvement. Coach Bala is working wonders with that team. They lost players, the likes of Ohan who went to El Kanemi. They've lost players, but Kwara United is a much better team than they were when the season. And
I'm sure they fixed some of those administrative problems, which we always neglect.
Yes, and for even the MFM, my worry for them, their last game was against Abia Warriors. I saw that game at the Agege Township Stadium. I felt they were a little bit lethargic on the night. They didn't just come out. And you look at the bench, you ask, where will the players that will change their fortune?
That's right.
I just worry for them that they don't sleep or run into the problem or dropping further down, and it become a big worry because those tested legs are the players who, yes, they were young players 2 seasons ago, last season, but now everybody knows the likes of Sikiro Olajuwon. That team has really been depleted. How many reinforcements have they been able to bring in? That's a problem, I think.
That's right. There might just be the problem with MFM Football Club of Lagos, but hey, it's football. Anything can happen. Atlanta Imba must get us talking.
That is one big game any day. Atlanta might be struggling, bottom of the league, being docked points. But each time the Oriental Derby comes around, it's a huge game. And interestingly, that game is going to be played behind closed doors. They are still having their trademark fans ban.
Advantage for Imba?
Well, I saw Imba play in an empty stadium. I mean, where fans were bad against Remo last season, and they got maximum points in that one. Perhaps maybe they will just fancy their chance. Okay, the fans are not here. Let's go there and do the business. And Imba will be looking to come back from what was a thumping they received in Congo Brazzaville, and when they
remember,
they want to pick points somewhere.
I mean, that just worries you if you follow that match between Kara Brazzaville and Imba. More questions, and the more if you are asking more questions, there are still a lot of questions on your mind. You don't know what's going on. Under 18 minutes, you can still 3 Imba. The only hope for Nigeria in the CAF Confederations Cup.
When you say 18 minutes, it's even as if it started from about the 14th minute, between 14th and 19th minutes.
Yeah, because they consider the second goal
14, 17, 19.
I mean, you're away from home. The moment you consider the second goal, is okay, guys, we will lock up. And then
let's shut this game down. You got 14, 17, 19. We expected more from them.
Imba, maybe they'll get angry and then do something against Atlanta. The next match, 18th of July, the World Cup would have come and gone. They will take on Williamsville of Ivory Coast in the CAF Confederations Cup right there at the UGS Stadium in Calabar. Let's talk about the Nigeria National League now. And that's one, Alfred, it came with a bang. Last year, the NNL got us talking. This year, all the way from the moment it started with seeing away wins, a lot of intent from Bendel Insurance, a lot of intent from even Remo. You know, they are telling us that look, they are disappointed at the way
Shooting Stars.
I know. So we'll just run through some of the fixtures required. A number of them. Group A1 right there. Abimo will take on Jigawa Golden Stars. EFCC will take on FC Zamfara. And a whole lot of games. Let's run through it. Gombe United will take on Sokoto United. We'll go to A2 where Road Safety will play Akosende. Kada will take on Kogi United. FC Taraba will play NAF Rockets. Kaduna United will play ABS. Run to B1. Gateway United will host Aqua Starlet. Spartans will take on Jay Atete. Shooting Stars, they're having a good run. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going. They will play Bayelsa United. Bayelsa United also will be playing for everything that they can. This one, Bendel Insurance and Warri Wolves last year, Alfred, gave us all the talking points from the referee to the play. In fact, referee got suspended, but Bendel Insurance, they will be at home against Warri Wolves. Let's see how our stationary stars, the Stars, they are back. They will take on Delta Force. Dynamo Force will take on Remo Stars. Delta Stars will play Osun United. It's Ikorodu United versus Unistem Rovers, while Inewu United will play Crown FC of Ogbomosho. A lot of fixtures for us to follow. Football, and more football this weekend in the Nigeria Professional Football League and, of course, the Nigeria National League. That one should get you talking while we're busy back home in Europe. They're also busy with cup finals. The FA Cup, we are getting ready for the FA Cup final. Chelsea and Manchester United. Wow, Alfred, that one is
huge game. Let's go back a bit to the end now. 2 games were played this evening.
That's true.
EFCC beat Zamfara 1-0, and Kada City beat Kogi United by 2 goals to nil. So 2 games have gone down today. The other games will follow tomorrow and the day after. The FA Cup, the big one. Conte, Mourinho. These guys are not friends. Even though they will come out to tell us that they've never pretended they were friends. They've come out to, publicly. Mourinho said he settled all of the rifts that he had with Conte. Their last 2 games, both sides really struggled. Chelsea got hammered by Newcastle. We know that Manchester United too also been struggling. So this is a game that it holds too much. There's too much at stake for both managers. Ending the season. We know that Manchester City are runaway champions of the EPL. So this is just about the second tier where you are allowed to win and, of course, have the bragging right. Chelsea has had a very, very, very difficult season. Very, very difficult by their high standards. And so Conte want to maybe sign off with that or keep it. Mourinho on its own has won this trophy before. If he finishes second in the EPL and wins this trophy, he will consider this a very successful season.
It's a big season, yeah, right there for Manchester United. But we know Conte and Chelsea, they might there's just something about them and cup finals. Just to take this one and say sorry to the fans. Just take and say, pat them on the back and say, it's okay.
This cup really holds so much for both sets of fans, both sets of managers. There's so much at stake here because it just kind of caps the season for you. This is about the last game of the season. It just caps whatever feelings that you've had during the regular season, whatever feelings that you had. This will just kind of pepper it. It's okay. We won the FA, and this is one trophy that Arsenal, when it comes to, for Man U, if they win it, they will equal the record number of times Arsenal won it. They will just equal that. But for Chelsea, they are further back.
Okay, so let's see. Football will give us the answer. It's not just in England. We're also busy in Germany and Portugal. A lot of cup games going down. But let's stay with the English FA Cup. What do you think will be crowned champions? Chelsea, Manchester United, blue, red? Okay, let's get that discussion going on our social media platforms, Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, FA Sports. Before we go on this final break, let's take some comments on our social media platforms. Ologun Oladimeji says, 27 days to the World Cup in Russia. Nigeria will make it to the semi-finals. Semi-finals? Good enough for the country. Onyedika Emmanuel Okpala says, if the Super Eagles reach the semi-final, that will be remarkable. He's talking to us from Luxembourg. We love it. Thank you so much. That will be remarkable if we get to the semi-final. So Oladimeji says semi-finals. Semi-finals, it will be remarkable if we get to the semi-finals. It says it's Angel Tunde. It says, well, so far, the preparation for the World Cup has been good. I pray God favors Nigeria. Prayer must come into it. Yes, favor. Yes. If that's all you can give. Tony says it's okay for us to pray and let the Super Eagles walk and pray. Let's go on this break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up this show. Don't go anywhere.